Zionism, it's kind of like an Ouroboros, right? It kind of eats itself into a deeper and deeper isolation. It feeds off of isolation because it's a self-perpetuating like prophecy. It's like they're all against us. In order to sell Zionism to the public, they have to invent this like victimization sort of narrative, right? So everybody hates us, the world is against us. We have to band together, and we have this like super fantastic, strong idea of like this impenetrable state built on this ideology, that's highly militarized, the most weaponized state, outside of the U.S. We're going to have secret nuclear program. Anyone who dares, tap us on the shoulder will get obliterated. It's this kind of thing, and it kind of it also reacts that way in terms of any critique, even from its allies, right? So, you have Tucker Carlson, like, why can't I criticize the Zionist project, or, the state of Israel? Then they'll it works in its own favor again. Everyone's against us, even our allies. That's why we have to be stronger and, be more isolationist. It's kind of this really interesting and frightening, like, kind of mode of fascism, that's both, very very different, but also like extremely normal for fascist states and fascist ideologies. But it also points to, this is their end game. Like, they're just gonna kind of shrink. It's like, a supernova or whatever. Like, it just kind of like collapses into itself at a certain point. Um, and that's, I think, people have been saying this. Ilan Pappé, the historian, um, who, has documented the rise of Zionism, is now documenting the collapse of Zionism. This is the beginning of the collapse of Zionism.